Hello, welcome back to GOT. Today we're going to talk about the Pixel 9 Pro and the Pitaka case. It's a MagSafe case. Stick with me, you want to hear the whole thing. As you all know, I did a review back of some cases. You check out that video here. And then there is another video out that talks about all the different savings that's going on with these cases. You can check this video out here because there's a bunch of sales going on for Black Friday, which is actually happening now, so don't miss it. Now, first, we'll quickly go back in time and talk about a recap on my first video on these MagSafe cases, specifically this one. Check it out. So I have this app on the OnePlus Open that actually shows you the charge. What we'll do is we'll pull this in here. I'll slap it on there, the MagSafe. It connects fairly well. It's not as strong as some, but it works okay. And there we go. It says right there that it's connected to the battery, but the problem is it doesn't stay connected. Let's see what happens here in just a moment. Eventually it goes blue, then goes orange. It can't connect it. It goes off and on. It will not stay connected. That's because, again, it's too high up and doesn't have a real good, solid connection with the port. Pop out, and it'll hold the phone up a little bit, but it's not very strong, and it will collapse on you really quickly, as you can see here. And there's, of course, difficulty getting it out. And then you can turn it this way to hold it up with the phone open, like so, and it's still not all that strong, and it can collapse very easily. So it's not the best of stands, but for what you pay for it, it'll work, and you can use it like this, and it's not too wobbly. It works pretty good. But now let's talk about the real reason why I'm doing this video. So this is the case this video is all about here. It's by Pitaka. It is a armored fiber case with MagSafe on the inside, so it will stick to a magnetic charger. And as I showed you in the other videos, it's very strong, does its job. And it's a nicely form-fitted to the phone. As you can see here, it's very precision in its cuts. And grab the phone here. You see, just pop this right on the back, and it fits really nicely. Now, it is just a one-sided case that you get from Pitaka. If you want something on the other side, like I do, I use one of my other cases, just the front cover here. Just pop it on there. So it just kind of blends in there, which works fine for me. You can see it's not quite as level. This is a little fatter than the Pitaka case, but it actually gives me a way to open up the phone better. Have you ever had struggle with opening up your phone? Because this is just a tad bit higher, it makes it easier to actually open the phone. So it's beneficial. So that's the positive take on that. So this case is very smooth and silky. And as you can see, it does look like the other case with the design. The difference is this case, you know, it has this external thing, which is really kind of ugly. It does have the lip on it to help protect the cameras, and you can see there it's got a lip on it. I don't know if you can see it very well in the camera, but so if you lay the phone down flat, you're not going to scratch up your cameras, which is really nice. Now here's something I didn't really expect, and I'm kind of disappointed in, and I'm going to show you. You see the MagSafe on this thing? It sticks really good, as you saw, but the problem is it's in the same location as this other one. And what does that mean? Well, they put the MagSafe too high. So when you put it on the charger, actual coils are about a ½ inch lower on the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Now, I was hoping, since this was a brand new case by Pitaka, they actually matched that correctly. I don't know why they went high with it. Maybe it's to balance out that MagSafe attachment so it's more center. But the problem is this, and you're going to see. I can take this thing and put it right on the charger like so, and it's very strong connection, and get that thing to open up. And you can see there, the app is green, and it will start charging every now and then. Let me put this back here where I can see it. And now you can see here, every now and then, it'll start charging. You can see there, it's saying it's charging. And you can see here, you get the numbers, which is really good. And it's hard for me to see it and talk about it at the same time. So you can see there, it is charging it. And so it has gone one step further than this one, which would never charge it. But the problem is it does cut off every now and then, as you can see it's doing right now, and that's very frustrating. Now, I will tell you, I went ahead and connected this to the charger last night anyway. I was at like 70%. I put it on this charger at about 3 a.m., and then I woke up at about 6 a.m. and checked it to see what would happen, and that's at 100% charge. So it did fully charge, even though it's doing this off and on charging thing, which kind of bugs me. And it looks like the percentage really hasn't moved at all. So you're going to get a slower charge this way. Although it may finally charge it, it's just not ideal. So can I recommend this as a MagSafe charging case? I don't think so. So if you're still with me at this point, I want to thank you, and I appreciate you. And while you're here, why don't you go ahead and smash that like button down below. I don't want you to forget, because it really does help out the channel. It's real simple. It's free. Just go ahead and smash that like button. Thanks for hanging out with me. Back to the video. However, I will continue to experiment and use it as such to see how well it does over time. Now, that unfortunately is the one negative about it, and one of the major reasons why I wanted to test it. I was really hoping that that MagSafe would be lined up properly. So it does need to be hiked up on all other wireless charging stations about that 1/2 inch, so it will continue charging. But it's this attachment is what really makes this thing nice. Look at that thing just slam right on there. It's really nice. And you have this ring here where you can use it and adjust it, and it extends out. It'll hold up the phone just like so. You can actually open up the phone, stand it up like this. It's not wobbly. It's really good and solid. So this ring is extremely secure. You can actually twist it around any way you want it, so that when you hold it, you can put your finger in there for security. And I really do like that. Now, people have asked me if magnets in the MagSafe affect the screen at all. I have not experienced that myself. I don't see any issues with it. I have never seen any issues with it. So I would say no, and that it is a MagSafe thing to use. Now, what's really cool about this ring is, again, it holds on there really snug. You can fold it up, put it down, and it's really safe. And it still fits in my pouch. Hold this thing up. This is my belt loop pouch. Put it in there, and it slides in there. No problem whatsoever, even with that ring on there. So I really like that. And because of that, I'm really going to use this a lot as my main case, simply because of this thing right here. Makes it really nice and handy as a kickstand for your phone. So you can set it at any angle, anywhere, and then have that ring also to protect you. Now, when you adjust it, you just spin this thing around. Now, it spins on the case. Is it going to wear out this case over time? I don't know. We're going to have to find out and see. But it's really strong how it goes on there. Now, one thing I haven't tested because of the position, can I still tap to, look at that. I can still tap to screen save. I don't know if any of you do that, but it's it's a fun thing to do. If there's something on the screen I want to save, I just tap right here. Now, this gives me the perfect zone to tap. Now, I don't know if this part means anything to anybody, but if you don't use the rings and you have them down, when you have the phone cupped in your hand, it does not get in the way. I don't know if you can really see anything there. It's just because of its rounded shape, you don't even feel like it's there. And if I just actually hold it with my hand, it actually gives me a place to rest my fingers instead of having to go all the way to the side. You can go right here and you can hold it. Now, here's one of the benefits to having this ring is you can put it on any MagSafe phone. There you go. That's the Z Fold 6 with the MagSafe ring on it. And that's a real good plus to the Z Fold 6 is you can get this ring, take it off, and it'll actually charge on the charger without any issues. It's just a doggone placement. And that is really all Google's fault, placing that coil so low, because we don't have that issue on the 9. On the 9 Pro Fold, it's lined up perfectly, and you can use the ring, of course, on it. You can use it on any of the Pitaka MagSafe cases. You could probably use it on any MagSafe case, but specifically on the Pitaka case. So that's about it. Get back here to the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. My final thoughts, can I recommend this case? Do I recommend this case? I can definitely recommend the ring, or what do they call it? The MagSafe phone ring holder, long name. But anyway, I definitely recommend that. And if you want to use it on your Pixel 9 Pro Fold, then you do need to get the case. So it does work. I like it well. It's actually better than any case I've ever purchased, and that's for sure. I've had the expensive carbon fiber cases, and it was a $70 MagSafe case. And this Pitaka case comes in quite a bit lower. So as far as armored fiber cases go, or carbon fiber cases, this one for me has been the best so far. And this grip ring is a huge bonus. So I highly recommend the grip ring for sure. And I recommend the case over other carbon fiber cases. Now, if any of you know of any carbon fiber cases that put the ring in the correct place, lowered it, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to try out that case. I know this video may not please Pitaka all that much, but I wanted to be honest with you and make sure you had all the information before this holiday season. So I do like the case, and I like the ring better, and it does charge somewhat, but it does not change the charging scenario where you got to bump it up a 1/2 inch. But to be honest, in full disclosure, even if the ring was in the right place on this case, you would still have to bump it up because it'd be lower than these chargers can charge. So the only difference it would make by putting the ring in the right spot is it would work better on a MagSafe charger. If you've had any thoughts or comments about this case or any other questions about MagSafe, please let me know down in the comments. And of course, while you're down there, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more content. Got more to come through the holidays. And don't forget those Black Friday deals. Check them out. And also check out our social medias and leave comments and questions there as well. Until next time, have a happy Thanksgiving and God bless.